Well, welcome Turning Point. It's great to be here with you this glorious morning. And Jess, it's amazing how Victoria keeps talking about being locked down. Well, let me tell you, if you're in Jesus, then you're about to be launched. And so today I want to launch something very exciting to all the Turning Point churches. See, this week, even though Victoria's in lockdown via Zoom, we were able to have two of our people who have served faithfully in our church sit for their CRC interview for being credentialed pastors within the CRC. Well, normally we're in church and we announce these things and we get people to talk into them, but it's a bit hard when we can't physically get together. So we thought today we're going to announce that Sam Elia and Sandra Tennyson both sat for their interviews this week and both were successful as the other pastors recognise the call of God in their life. And so over the next weeks, of course, when church comes back together, you as part of the church, you have opportunity to speak into them, identify with them, encourage them, and even in some ways learn from them. Because see, we're all in this together. God has called us to be a great family. But now, what a privilege it is to see and recognise the call of God in Sam Elia and in Sandra Tennyson, both as they continue to work. So this morning what I've done, I've asked them if Sam could just bring us the reading and then Sandra's going to share a testimony. So if you get the opportunity, congratulate them. But see, this is just a journey of recognition of what is already happening in their life. So bless you, Sandra, bless you, Sam, for your faithfulness over the years, but more than anything now, may God increase your ministry as you continue to serve him. And Turning Point, let's rally together because this is not a time of lockdown. This is called a time of launching forth. Bless you now.
Our reading this morning is from the book of Proverbs chapter 24. Proverbs chapter 24. The title is Do It Today. Do it today. I'm going to read from just a couple of verses, but if you can read the whole chapter, it's good. There's a lot of don't in there, and the season that we are in, and the time that we are in, it needs to encourage us to do what God calls us to do. Verse 1 of chapter 24 and 2. Do not envy the wicked. Do not desire their company, for their hearts plot violence, and their lips talk about making trouble. You see, if you are going to work this morning, you will see a lot of things that drive negative things. But if you focus on God, God has a resource. He said he'll never leave us nor forsake us. And he will help us to get through in a pandemic or whatever storm that coming through our way. We can do and pursue the love of God in through all those troubles. So I encourage you to do what God has called you to do in this time, and don't leave it till later, because at this time we always an excuse for isolation. You say we have to leave it till next time. But the Bible says in the last two verses says, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. See, the moment that we put down or rest or stop, the devil will come and pick. See the parable of the sower. See, he came with those seeds. Once those seeds fell on the ground, on the roadway, guess what? The birds will come and pick it up. Just like that. And that's why I encourage us, be alert in time like this to do the will of God. Thank you for listening. Thank you for for coming here this morning. I hope that God will encourage you more during your walk today. In Jesus' name. God bless you. Thank you again.
Hi, I'm here to share a short testimony about God's goodness. The past year and a half has been a very challenging one for me personally. It's been a year and a bit of trying to figure out where God is in every part of my life. I know for a fact that God had given me a promise, and His gifts to me was irrevocable. Hence, I had to hold on to that promise. And today, in your hearing, God has fulfilled it. When God speaks to you and when God calls you, He never changes His mind, even though man may try to put restrictions on you. So I want to really say thank you to God, and also thank you to Turning Point, Pastors Phil and Noma, and the church as a whole, including all the other pastors who have encouraged me. They may have not known my journey, but just being a part of Turning Point has, in fact, given me hope. And I believe God brought me back so that His name will be glorified in all of this. Don't give up on what God's called you. I didn't choose this path of trying to be a pastor. I would always say in my heart, if I was going to be a pastor, there wouldn't be anyone in church. So, but that's not what God thinks about. So I encourage you that if God's spoken something in your heart, whatever it might be, I pray that you will hold on to that, and in due season, God will bring His promises to pass.